Welcome back to the eSIMstudios YouTube channel. I have another case review for the OnePlus 15. This is the FNT case. It is TPU shockproof, drop protective, with screen protector included. It's lightweight, it's heavy duty. They say military grade, rugged cell phone cover with non-slip textured textured back. This is the blue color. They also have black, and it is essentially $12. I'm going to put a link for this. If you like this one, you can check out the black one as well on the link that is provided down below in the description box. Now, interesting from the case company FNT. So I think they're relatively new. I want to say maybe around for maybe a year. I've been seeing them pop up a lot. So when you search for cases on Amazon, chances are you're going to see the company FNT. They make a number of cases for a lot of flagships, right? For iPhone, for Samsung, for OnePlus, even for Pixel. It's a newer, well, I don't know their history. I don't know, say they're newer, but I've been seeing a lot of them lately, and I don't remember seeing them for that long. You know what I'm saying? Like Spigen, you've seen them for forever, for 10, 15 years. FNTcase, I've only seen them for about a year, so maybe they're new, maybe they're not. I have no clue, but this is what you get. So I've been using this for about a day or so, and it has its advantages and disadvantages like with every other case, but let's go ahead and get into it. So I'm going to move this to the side. We're going to stick the phone in there in just a second. Let me show you what this comes with. So I put it back in the bag to make it look all nice and neat, but you do get a screen protector with this. So if you're looking for a screen protector, look, it may not be the best quality screen protector, but you get one. So what I do with these screen protectors, usually in the accessory world, you get what you pay for. Normally, the cases that tend to be a little more expensive are better quality, right? Same thing with screen protectors. So you get a case and a screen protector for, what did I say, about $12. Well, if you go shopping for a screen protector for this OnePlus 15, there's screen protectors alone that just cost $12. So when you get a case and a screen protector for $12, you kind of have to know the quality might not be as premium as some others. So what I do a lot of the time with free screen protectors, like when I buy a case, like with this, I'll just use it as backup. So I throw it in my OnePlus drawer with OnePlus cases and accessories. I separate everything so I don't mix stuff up, but well, that's another story. This glass does look pretty clear, and is it real glass? I don't know. It kind of feels plasticky to me. Maybe it is, but look, if you want to get that combo, a case and a screen protector, knock yourself out, right? I don't know if it's going to be top-notch quality, but it is what it is. So you get the screen protector, you get the case. What is this? I guess a warranty activated. That's cool. Simple but high quality. Activate your warranty. So I'm assuming if you encounter any of the following issues: missing accessories, wrong model purchased, product damaged, incorrect item delivered, or any other concerns, don't hesitate to reach out. That's cool. You don't see that a lot. The only other company that I see, well, I'll take that back. Thinborn and Fiberborn do a phenomenal job at customer service. Arinki does too. I haven't really dealt much with Spigen behind the scenes and or as a customer, but it's nice to see, hey, I guess they're going to warranty your screen protector in your case. Installation video. Stick around. I'm going to buy a bunch of screen protectors for my OnePlus 15. I'm going to do a screen protector review. I'm going to buy a bunch of screen protectors, and we will figure out which are the best ones for your OnePlus 15, because my stock film screen protector on here is kind of getting marked up. I'm using this as my daily driver, so it's going in my pocket. I'm throwing it in the car. It's doing its job. It's protecting the screen, but I think it's time I take that off and put a glass screen protector on there. But I'm going to figure that out today, which glass screen protectors to buy. I'm going to buy a handful of them, and of the best ones, and we'll figure out which is the best screen protector. Because one thing you got to worry about is fingerprint. scanner, but whatever. Okay, so it comes with the screen protector and dry wipes, wet wipes, and a, what is this, dust sticker, which is good. So it comes with everything. Now, the only thing it doesn't have is a guide, a screen protector guide. You know, it's like the kit that you, it's like a border that you put on your phone, and you can lay your screen protector and they're perfectly aligned. Well, a little trick that you can do is put the case on first, or if you have another case that comes up and around the border, throw the case on there and use the border of the case around your screen and use that as an alignment tool for your screen protector. Don't throw that on first, put that on last. But let's get into this. So this is very interesting. So I don't know if I can zoom in. Let me see. I may have to zoom in pretty good here. This I think it's just 100% TPU. So you're going to, it's very cheap to manufacture for these case companies. Hang on, look at the inside here. It's the same on the inside as it is on the outside. So it has that little dot matrix, that little dot design all the way around the case, which is good because even if it's inside, it helps with heat dissipation, right? To allow some room between the back of the phone and the back of the case, or the inside of the case. But it also is good for shock absorption. So it's like having 1,000 little shock absorbers inside this case. Now, I always check for air pockets. And it does appear there's three big air pockets inside each corner of this device. I think you can see it there. In this corner, that has air pockets. In this corner, there's air pockets. This corner and that corner. So that's good. Does this protect your phone pretty well? I think so, right? If you're trying to just buy the cheapest thing possible, this is, I think, a decent buy. Look, if you just want to, again, get the cheapest thing possible, slap it on there and protect your phone, I think this would do, right? It's not that, I mean, I'm going to say it's not that stylish. It kind of looks cool. It is kind of grippy. But typically, you will see these cases have TPU around the border, which is this material. It's kind of like a hard silicone, basically, is how I describe it. Even though it's not silicone, but that's kind of how I describe it. So typically on these, you'll see a border TPU and then a PC polycarbonate back, because the back plate needs to not flex. So when your phone hits the ground, the display, the glass flexes and or takes that shock wave, which is what cracks the glass. And typically you want your case to have a hard back and a soft border, so it's kind of like a shot. It's working in two different ways to protect your device. This, you can bend this thing. So just beware that and look, it kind of comes crooked in the mail. Can y'all see that? It kind of like folds like a banana, how a banana curves. It's kind of curved like that. I don't know if it's, now once you put it on your phone, you can't tell the difference. And we're gonna do that here. I'll shut up here in a second and throw it on. But you have a lanyard cut out just on the left side, not on the right side, just on the left side. You have a label here on the back, and let's look at the cutout. So they look nice and precise, pretty big. Should not block your cable plugging it in. And then it's got nice big cutouts up top as well. No MagSafe ring, keep that in mind. But again, you can always add one. And the action button. You know what? I did not push the action button when I was using it. We'll test that out here. I did not have any issues. These do seem a little hard pushing these in. The power button here. Power, volume down, volume up. They are labeled for you. But I did have. It wasn't hard pushing them. It seems like it's hard to push them in right now, but when I had this on my phone, it wasn't hard. It's kind of a weird thing, and I'm going to double check my memory here in a second. But you have slits where the cutouts are, which make it easier to push the buttons in. So, and then you do have a ribbed and/or grippy side here, all across the left side to the top. And then all across the right side. Well, I guess from where your palm would be to the top. And you get some engraving right there. FNT case, as you can tell. So it is grippy. Now let's throw it on there and check it out. Goes on nice and easy. Slap it on there. And let's take a zoomed out look. It looks pretty cool. So the reason why I got blue is because I got a ton of black cases. I just wanted something different. I just don't want to review black cases. I want to review, mix it up a little bit. But I'm sure the black one would look phenomenal in here with the black OnePlus. But the blue does look nice. That navy blue gives it a nice look. Let's look at should not have any problems plugging this in. Stock OnePlus cable. Nope, it goes right in, nice and easy. Now the buttons, let's get to the buttons. So let's see. They push very easily. And a pretty subtle click, nothing crazy, no crazy noise, but you can barely hear it. Now let's try the action button. Very easy to push. Very easy to push. Cool. Okay, so that's not an issue. Now, let's take a look at the cutouts up top. If I can focus here. So those cutouts, no blockage there. And again, at the bottom, we're good to go. Now, let's look at that camera protection, because there's basically just one layer of protection, one border around it. It does not have a cutout like this. So when you see some cases like this that have the individual sensor cutouts, I prefer this on the left. It does give you more protection from rocks, from gravel, for protecting your camera housing, your camera island. This is just one big cutout. So please take that in mind when purchasing and or considering buying this. But the border of the cutout still sits higher than your camera island on the OnePlus 15. Just barely. It's not a lot, but it's just enough to where if you lay it down, it's not gonna, actually it does not wobble either. That's good. It's not going to scratch your camera sensors if you lay it down on a flat surface, right? Now, if you lay it down on a rugged surface, that may be a different story, but let's look at the display as well. So again, this is the film, the stock screen protector on here. If you do have glass on it, in fact, let's pull this out again, this screen protector that comes with it, and see if you can use it as a guide. So it'll go on the device like this. You can lay it down. Yeah, it would go perfect. So it just barely fits inside. So actually, that's a good, and they need to market that better, because some people are going to buy an extra screen protector or a screen protector that has the installation kit, and maybe they do. I haven't even watched they said scan this QR code for installation video. Maybe I'm speaking too soon. Maybe they say that in there. I just don't know. But that's a little trick, a little hack that I can use, is just throw the case on first and then just lay your screen protector down in there, and it should fit fine. But let's say you put your screen protector on and you put the case on. Does this case come up and over that screen protector? See, I'm holding it down, and yes, it still comes up and over the display here. Just barely. Now, if you're using the stock screen protector like I am, just barely, right? And it's 360 degrees. So, pretty nice looking case. That's the FNT case for the OnePlus 15. Link will be down below in the video description if you like this. And stick around, because I may be giving this one away. So yesterday I did a case giveaway for the OnePlus 15, and I think we gave away 5, maybe 6 cases. And this one may be the next one I give away. So make sure you subscribe to the channel and join our live stream giveaways that we do weekly. Appreciate the time, and I'll see you all on the next one. Peace.